Hello, I'm Georgia's Governor Sonny Perdue. As a longtime pilot, I know the joy and the beauty of flying above the North Georgia mountains. It's what makes Heaven's Landing such a unique and beautiful mountain-to-stake airport. Our picturesque Georgia Blue Ridge Mountains serve as a fitting backdrop. Surrounded by national forest, this gated community's centerpiece is its 5,000-foot paved concrete runway designed to accommodate virtually any private aircraft. If you're looking for the right combination of world-class design, plentiful amenities, beautiful mountain scenery, and seclusion without inconvenience, I invite you to consider all the wonderful things this community and Northeast Georgia has to offer. Heaven's Landing truly is like no place on earth.
The clubhouse at Heaven's Landing has become the social centerpiece for the entire development. We frequently have parties here, getting together with all of our friends and neighbors in the development, and we've had weddings, we've had Monday night football parties, multiple Christmas parties, you name it. It's a great place to get together. We have a social level with bar, pool table, and widescreen television. We have a catering kitchen for catered-in events. We can seat 65 people at once, and we also have a veranda where you can dine on the outside veranda and watch people taking off and landing. We have an indoor racquetball court. We have a fitness center which is used for Pilates and aerobics as well as general fitness. What's especially nice after you've had a nice workout is our steam and sauna rooms. In both locker rooms we have steam and sauna. It's a country club environment without the expense and maintenance of a golf course. We're very pleased with that. And then outside of Heaven's Landing, we're immediately surrounded by national forest with hundreds of miles of national forest trails that allow you to horseback ride or hike or mountain bike or ride a four-wheeler as we do. Holly and I frequently get on a four-wheeler and we'll go riding for the entire afternoon, and you can ride for hundreds of miles and never see the same place twice. It's very, very nice.
I never knew there were mountains in Georgia. You always think it's flat. And we were looking for a flying community in the mountains. So we spent a lot of time in California and Arizona and Idaho, Montana, even in Utah, Colorado, looking for flying communities. But it's extreme weather, winds, too high, too low, too cold, too hot, So then we found Heaven's Landing, and it was just perfect. And it's close to where we are. So it's anywhere between 1:15 and 2.5 hours, depends what aircraft we take, and we're there. It looked like heaven. It's got the pearly gates. It's in the middle of the mountains, beautiful, secluded, quiet, even though you're close to a town, nice place, Clayton. Lots of things to do, waterfalls, springs, rivers, restaurants, bike riding, anything you want.
We both enjoy the walks and then the motorcycle ride and then just going to the movies, but with the aeroplane.
The hangars are very unusual, you know, one on top of another, all the glass windows, and the scenery. Even if you're in your hangar and you're sitting outside, it doesn't feel like you're on an airport. It's quiet. It's just everything I wanted. You know, I did not want a busy commercial airport, planes flying in and out all the time, which I like anyway, but you know, the commercial type stuff and the run-ups and maintenance organizations. And so this is private, quiet.
Classy, well kept.
Very well kept. Most of the people I've met are either retired, doctors, business people, and I think they're looking for the same as what we're looking, just a getaway from the busy city life and business. And once you get there, it's absolutely relaxing. You cannot believe taking off from a busy place like this and landing, you know, in Heaven's Landing, an hour and 15, 20 minutes later, and it feels like you've left the country and
You've gone to heaven.
You've gone to heaven, yeah.
One of the questions that I'm frequently asked is whether we allow people to build their own home-built aircraft in their hangar, and I'm happy to say that we have several home builders actively building aircraft as we speak. We have at present a Vans RV-7 being constructed, a Lancair Legacy. The hangars are very spacious. Our smallest hangar is 50 by 45, and all of our hangars have full bathrooms, standing seam roofs, Wilson bifold aluminum doors, and heat. So they're probably the nicest hangars you'll ever see. We have two equestrian areas at Heaven's Landing, a boarding stable near the runway, and an equestrian village concept up at the top of the mountain with some just stunning views where you can actually have horses in your backyard at your home. We found that there's a big crossover between the pilots in the family and the equestrians in the family. Many of our couples have an interest in horseback riding as well as flying, and Heaven's Landing is a perfect place for that, being surrounded by national forest with the trails that we have. You can ride your horse right off the edge of the property into the thousands of acres of national forest, and it's beautiful scenery. There's multiple waterfalls, miles and miles of trails, and you can actually ride your horse all the way to Lake Burton directly from Heaven's Landing. One of the nicest things that I get complimented on all the time is the drive into Heaven's Landing. You drive into the place and it's like you're coming through this enchanted forest through a tunnel of color. The leaves are now changing, which is nice, but even in the spring and summer when it's green, it's just gorgeous. You feel like you're coming through a tunnel of trees and you turn the corner and there are the gates, you know, the pearly gates of Heaven's Landing and the waterfall on the side. And everybody compliments me on the drive in, but that's Rabun County in general. You drive around this place, everywhere you go, on every corner and every turn, you're looking at beauty. You're seeing, you know, an area that's just God's country, and that's why we named it Heaven's Landing. My partner and I discussed, you know, what are we going to call this place when we started it? And you know, I said, well, you know, it is God's country, and we kind of put our heads together and we came up with Heaven's Landing, and it stuck. And I also like on the sectional chart where it just says heaven. That kind of makes me feel good. I think we made a good choice.
The airport identifier for Heaven's Landing is Gulf Echo 9er. Heaven's Landing is located 3.5 miles northwest of the city of Clayton, Georgia. The Unicom frequency for Heaven's Landing is 122.9. When you're ready to come see Heaven's Landing, give us a call to set an appointment at 1-800-432-8362. That's 1-800-HEAVEN2.